I'm currently in Koh Samui, and behind you, you can see Boput, which is the beach resort area where we are at the moment. There's a bit of a storm coming in over there, but generally the weather is beautiful year round, although we are in the low season now, so you will get those storms coming in. One of the reasons we chose Fisherman's Village was because it is, of the resorts here on Koh Samui, it's one of the very family-friendly resorts, less nightlife and bar life, a lot more restaurants. The island of Koh Samui itself has its own airport. We came down on a sleeper train from Bangkok, which was a lot of fun, so we had an overnight and then a little ferry crossing onto the island itself, but there are many different ways to get over to Koh Samui. Costs here are fairly cheap actually for Thailand, not expensive at all. One thing I will say with this particular resort is there's not the constant push to sell things on the beach that there are on some of the other resorts. It's a really family-friendly environment to be in. I would highly recommend it. For me, it's the place I'd like to be. If you want that nightlife and the bar scene, then probably you want to go to one of the other resorts here on Koh Samui. Now it's getting to late afternoon here and they're starting to set up on Walking Street, and Michelle and I are particularly looking to spending an evening down Walking Street. We found some great eateries, some street food last week. Let's give these little Thai rice puddings a try. They're beautiful and hot, just come straight out of the cooker. Delicious. And we're going to go back and revisit this week and just enjoy some of the street food, which to me is a great part of being here in Thailand and being on Koh Samui. Looks like tonight we're going to get a storm as well. These storms come in the evening time around about sort of 5-6 o'clock, and they can be pretty heavy and very refreshing because the weather here is super hot at the moment and very humid, but we've got the sea behind us. If we need to, you can go for a dip and a cool off anytime you like. Most of the tourists that come here do tend to hire mopeds or little motorbikes to go around. They can be a little bit dangerous, so you take your life in your hand if you take a motorbike out. I wouldn't necessarily advise it, we have done, but you want to be confident on a bike if you're going to take a bike out and go touring. The roads away from the resort itself are quite dangerous and a little bit hectic. Also, whilst I've been here on the island, I've been sharing recipes with locals on the island. We've got some wonderful ideas ready for Steve's Kitchen when we get settled, and we're able to share those with you. And we've got a nice kitchen set up. I think when we get north of Thailand, we're going to hopefully set up with a lovely kitchen. I want to share those recipes with you. Now please share the love, give the thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video so far, and I'll see you next time. Be good. Now I'm going to leave this camera running for a moment also because behind me I can see a storm coming in. You can actually see the rain, so whether we're going to be hit by that tonight, whether it's going to ruin or make Walking Street a little bit of fun, wait and see. Now, as always on Steve's Kitchen, I'll leave some links up here, one probably to the series in Southeast Asia that we're running at the moment, and some of my other recipes as well. I'd love to hear your comments down below if you're enjoying the way we're doing this new series. Certainly, it's been a learning experience for us. Be good. See you next time. Take care.